So we've arrived in the Sitka area. We're not at the port yet, obviously, but originally the plan was to be able to get to some of the parks that we have here in Sitka. There's 5 parks. One of them is island, so obviously can't do that. But we're going to try to hit the 2 parks in town at least, and maybe meet up with one of the ham operators from our area, from this area, and see what we can do about that, and try to get some parks on the air while we're here in Sitka. So we're in a line, then we got in a line, and now we're in a line. We're actually going on the bus right now. So we're in this cattle line sort of thing, but you do have to have these tickets to get onto the bus. So make sure you get your ticket before you try to get on. Alright, so we activated the park here just with, we had 11 contacts. It's raining, so I didn't get to record any of it. So, but this is the top of the Castle Hill, and now we're about to head over to the Bishop's house. But it's raining really today, so kind of hard to record anything, and I don't have internet to do a spot. So this is the view from the castle. The other call sign, there was another one.
Alpha Lima 1 Victor, how you doing?
Alpha Lima 1 Victor, thank you. Yeah, you're 5959 at the park here. I appreciate everybody's help today. This has been great for me. I really appreciate it.
Hey, very good. Let's go to 2 meter.
Roger, A4XO. Okay, so we are in front of the Bishop's house, and it is part of Sitka National Historic Park, and so got that one done as well for the park number 2. And I'm gonna probably run down to Totem Park anyway, just to see what's going on. But yeah, thanks guys for helping me out activate the park here. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. And hopefully other people can do the same thing. It's a nice little area downtown here that's pretty easy to get to. So should be able to help others as they get over here at Sitka to activate the parks. See ya. So on the way to the park, you just come by this little path area here. It's not like a grand entrance or anything, but it isn't very far. It was only about a little over a quarter mile from the Bishop's house, so I wanted to come down here anyway just to say that I did it. Sorry about the shaky cam. I don't have my GoPro today, but at least I can say, you know, that I came to the park and activated the park twice, 2 parks, and that was awesome. So now if I can just get back and get some lunch, we can call it a good day. Totem Park is over here. Well, I mean, you can call it Totem Park. It's part of the national park, but all these totem poles are part of this as well, which is pretty cool. And you go and you walk around in the park, and it has a bunch of totem poles all the way through the place. Everybody, I wanted to talk about how I activated the park here in Sitka, Alaska. Basically, how that all started was my family and I are on a trip here to Alaska, and after we realized we weren't doing any of the excursions here in Sitka, I decided to check to see if there was any parks. There are 5 parks in Sitka, and none of them have been activated. So I made it kind of like a goal of my, for myself to, to kind of try to activate those parks if I could. So what I did was I looked on Facebook to see if there was anybody in Sitka that was a ham radio parks on the air or anything like that. And I found out that Alpha Lima 7 Bravo Whiskey was on Facebook. I contacted him. That's the president of the ham radio club here in Sitka. And after talking with him a little bit on Echolink and other things, they have an Echolink station as well. Just, trying to find all the ways I can talk to somebody. for Sitka. Eventually, finally got him to, get the information that I wanted to activate the park here in Sitka, and got to the club members. And so what we did was, when we got here on the repeater, we called and said, "Hey, we're here at the park. We're ready," and had the club members meet me on Simplex. And so I activated the park with both 2 meter and 440 with most of the club members. So that was pretty cool. And then I went down we were at the castle in Sitka. Then I went down the street to the bishop's house, which is also in Sitka as well. So that is owned by the historic park. Then just past the bishop's house is the regular Sitka Historic Park as well. So you have a couple of places for that park you can be at. Halibut Point was kind of around the corner from where we have the cruise ship, so really couldn't do that one. And then Old Sitka is kind of north as well. They have another park that's only accessible by boat, which is a World War II type of place, and so it's like a bunker or someplace like that. So we didn't even try that one. So we finally, got the parks activated here. They were brand new parks, never been activated. Not brand new parks, but you know what I mean. Never been activated parks. So that was really cool and really a neat way to kind of, be on my vacation and try to have some radio time as well. It was pretty cool. So that's a little story of how I activated the parks here in Sitka. So when we got to British Columbia, I got on the repeater and just said, "Hey, is anybody around that can help me with activating a park here on 2 meters and 440?" And VE7 HVD called me on the repeater, and he actually came by the port and picked me up and took me to Beacon Hill. This is Beacon Hill here. That's looking over towards Washington State. And there was a park there at the top of the hill, and we got enough people to contact on 2 meter and 440 again to have a third park while we were on vacation. So that was really neat. That was a real opportunity for him to come and get me. It was only about a half mile to the park, but that was a really good visit. Really neat to have that and have him help me activate the park. He does a lot of hunting, and so it was good to have him help me do the park that day. And then he took me back to the ship, and away we went. Just sitting here, seeing if we were underway, and there's a moon over the channel. Not Vancouver, Victoria, I guess.